Hi, welcome to this update for the parts of Western Asia. Let's see what's happening. So we still have like a system in Iran there, a bigger low pressure system with some more rain there. Central Iran going towards Afghanistan, Turkmenistan. We have still some showers near Tajikistan and Western China, and some more stuff near Turkey and some other areas. So the model still shows that system in Iran, some storms there, some snow in northern Iran, and some snow in the Caucasus and some rain in Turkey and Georgia. So let's see. It also shows some snow in western China, parts of Tajikistan and those areas. So yeah, here's the European model, shows the system continues in Iran, shows more storms tomorrow, Friday, the 25th, shows it goes into Turkmenistan, expect more rain in southern Turkmenistan and central and eastern Turkmenistan tomorrow, Friday, shows more rain into Afghanistan. There might be some thunderstorms or two in Afghanistan, even Turkmenistan, a storm or two in the middle of that. Shows northeastern Iran might get more snow, so you see those patches of snow and more rain. So be aware, northeastern Iran, some rain in parts of eastern Iran into Afghanistan, some storms, as you see those lightning emojis. So be aware that then it keeps going through Afghanistan, and then it eventually gets some snow northern Afghanistan and some more rain there. Shows southern Uzbekistan, more rain. This is still on Friday night. Shows more rain in Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan. And so this tomorrow, and then shows goes into Tajikistan on Saturday morning, in Kyrgyzstan as well, northern Afghanistan, parts of China, some snow, especially some snow in Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and some areas there. Southern Kazakhstan should get some rain, southern Kazakhstan, and some snow, especially the snow in Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. And then this keeps going. Saturday afternoon, the precipitation diminishes, but it still shows some patches of light snow in the mountains all the way into western China. So yeah, be aware that that's one system. We might check the evolution of this system later, but now there's the second system we're watching. Saudi Arabia shows a lot of storms in Saudi Arabia. So this is today in Yemen, where it shows a storm or two, but then it shows more storms in southern southwestern Saudi Arabia Friday morning. And this is just a forecast. The position of the storms might be different depending on where you're at. This model forecast changes multiple times per day. So let's see. But closer to Friday afternoon, tomorrow, shows more storms north central Saudi Arabia. Shows more there, especially through Friday night and into Saturday morning. From Friday afternoon to Saturday morning, shows more storms to central Saudi Arabia, northern Saudi Arabia. Nodo Sea is there. You can see there, so be aware. Shows some more storms in the Red Sea near Eritrea, Yemen, and Saudi Arabia, still on Saturday afternoon. Shows more storms Saturday afternoon, Saudi Arabia, then it diminishes. But show like southwestern Saudi Arabia, a storm or two still on Monday, and near Yemen, some showers in Eritrea. So be aware in those areas. And then we might check the further outlook later, but nothing big on the forecast. There's like the third system. It's not really a system, just generally more rain and snow. Parts of Russia, we have some rain in southern Russia and Kazakhstan. This Friday, tomorrow, shows some showers in Russia and Ukraine there. And then it shows those showers from Russia and Ukraine getting together into a new system like Georgia and Turkey. So this will be Saturday morning, the 26th, shows more snow in the Caucasus, some more rain in Georgia, and snow in Turkey there. And then it shows Saturday afternoon, some more snow in Armenia, Azerbaijan, and northeastern Turkey especially. And then it shows the system goes into the Caspian Sea early on Sunday, and yet again into northern Iran with some heavy rain on Sunday. Shows some more snow and heavy rain in northern Iran, parts of Turkmenistan on Sunday the 27th. And then it eventually dies out a little bit, still some rain on Monday, and then most of it gets together into a front and yet again goes into Tajikistan, some snow starting on Sunday in Tajikistan again. In Kazakhstan, we have that front there, central Kazakhstan. Some rain, might be a little bit of mixed snow depending on the location. Maybe some rain on Sunday into Monday in Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan. Then it shows some heavier snow and rain in Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Western China, northern Afghanistan on Monday, the 28th. This snow continues in those areas until Tuesday, Wednesday. Still some snow in northernmost India and Western China on Wednesday. Some snow in Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan next Wednesday and Thursday. And then this goes away again. But be aware, those areas. So there'll be the first system and the second system there in those areas. And in Kazakhstan there shows, as we have this first system in Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan on Saturday, shows some rain central Kazakhstan, and then it shows we'll get the second system there. So be aware those areas. And for further east into like China, right, shows some snow in Mongolia today, and then it shows that some rain in Russia, and that snow in Russia there. This is Friday, goes some more snow showers. Then Saturday we might get another wave of rain near Russia and Kazakhstan there, and shows this goes there to Mongolia, some snow on Sunday, and yeah, keeps going. Shows next Monday and Tuesday some general snow showers in parts of Russia and Mongolia and in Kazakhstan. So yeah, be aware. And let's see. So be aware. And the wind gusts from the system now in Iran, we have some gusty winds close to 50 to 60 km per hour gusts because of this low pressure system there. This keeps going, shows stronger winds Friday tomorrow in Iran. This is Friday morning, shows some spots more than 85 km per hour gusts into Afghanistan, close to 87 km per hour gusts, western Afghanistan, parts of Iran. Those gusty winds are gusty winds are too near Tajikistan or other areas. Then this keeps going. The European model still shows Friday afternoon tomorrow. So some very strong winds eastern Iran, central Afghanistan there. So be aware of the stronger winds. And then this goes maybe southwestern Pakistan might get a gusty wind or two Saturday morning or something. And then there, let's see. Saturday, not much in terms of winds in Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. Might be sometimes of stronger winds in the mountains, especially a spot or two in the mountains there. Some gusty winds in Tajikistan, but nothing crazy in terms of wind. Just on Monday, Sunday shows stronger winds in Tibet there, because we have that system Monday and Sunday in parts of Kazakhstan, into Tajikistan again. So this time it shows more strong winds in Tajikistan next Monday, some more than 60 km per gust, and in Tibet, shows in Tibet some 90 km per gust, 70 more other parts of Tibet, some 78 to 80 km per gust. So more strong winds there, and yet again shows more strong winds near Afghanistan there, and Iran more than 70 km per gust, parts of Iran there next Monday. Then this kind of diminishes in Tibet during like the night, but Tuesday afternoon again, yet again shows very strong winds in Tibet, parts of western China and other areas. There are very few cities there, but there are some villages further south, close to 60 km per gusts, so be aware. The GFS has a similar area of strong winds there, and the icon too. The icon has more than 100 km per gust, so yeah, this forecast might vary depending on the model, but be aware. And then later, those does show those winds picking up again Wednesday afternoon and on Thursday afternoon, but then it kind of calms down by the end of the next week. So be aware those areas. So let's see. Kazakhstan and Russia. So this was earlier today. Let's see tomorrow. So this is Friday morning. Shows a little bit gusty winds northeastern Kazakhstan and Russia, because we have that rain there and everything. Shows it goes into Russia there, and a spot or two gusty winds in China, like on Saturday. And yeah, and then we have the other system, Turkey and Georgia, shows Friday, still nothing, but some stronger winds on Saturday morning in the Caucasus, some areas there. And then Saturday, closer to like Sunday, we start getting those strong winds in the Caspian Sea because of that system forming, especially on the Baku, parts of Azerbaijan. And then on Sunday, these strong winds probably will move into northern Iran there. Shows some spots in northern Iran close to 90 km per gusts, right to the Caspian Sea there. The GFS barely has any winds, but let's see if it has before later. It does have some occasional gusty winds in the, but it doesn't have a reach in northern Iran. It only has on Sundays central eastern Iran, a little bit gustier. So yeah, be aware. The Europeans next Monday again in Afghanistan and those areas because of the system. So be aware there. In terms of rainfall accumulation until next Tuesday. So shows the system first in Saudi Arabia there. The European model does have close to 99 millimeters, even 100 millimeters in a spot or two. So be careful there because especially this area, Saudi Arabia is more like desert. There might be some flash floods there, the risk of some flash floods. So be careful with those storms there. The GFS has some. The GFS is only 19 millimeters, while the European has like 90 millimeters, so a very big difference between the models. But the GFS is also showing the storms not way down to Etea, so like 53 millimeters in Etea, more in Yemen. And yeah, so be aware. There's the icon, it shows close to 78 millimeters, 79 parts of Saudi Arabia, so be aware. And then there's in the end shows, if I put this until Saturday, it only shows the rain from the system now. Rain Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, parts of Tajikistan there. But if I put this until next Tuesday, alright, it shows the next system in the Caspian Sea. Shows close to 30, close to 60 millimeters in northern Iran from the next system later. And in Tajikistan, until Tuesday, the European model has more than 80 millimeters, 60 millimeters. In parts of Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, some 50 millimeters. So be aware. It has this front in Kazakhstan, some are in central Kazakhstan, into Russia, northeastern Kazakhstan. The European model does have some spots close to 100 millimeters, but those that might change because those are very some specific spots. But the European model has some more. The GFS now has some more in those areas. It has some more in Tajikistan as well and northern Iran. So be aware. The icon is shows more in Iran and Tajikistan and northeastern Kazakhstan there too, and parts of Russia. So be aware. And then snowfall, because much of that in Tajikistan and those areas will likely be snowfall. So it does show there in Tajikistan until next Tuesday. So the Europeans more than 40 centimeters of snow, some in Tibet, northernmost Pakistan and Afghanistan, some snow there. More in parts of southern Uzbekistan, southeastern Kazakhstan, especially in Kyrgyzstan, some more snow, and heavier in Tajikistan, the snow in the mountains there. So to be aware, slippery roads and other hazards. And then shows some snow central Kazakhstan, some light snow showers northern Kazakhstan, and to western China. And those points of, of Kazakhstan and Russia, you remember those like 100 more than 100 millimeters there? That will mainly be snowfall. Shows like more than 110 centimeters of snow, parts of northeastern Kazakhstan into Russia. So BR even further north into Russia. So shows some more spots of snow. Western Russia is mainly quiet for now, but central Russia is a lot of snow. Central into eastern Russia, but now we'll be focusing on central Russia. Shows more snow. Some areas there. 40 centimeters. Mongolia does have some snow on the next 5 days into northeastern China there. So, but central Mongolia, but heavier into like central Russia, some snow into northern Russia too, especially those islands there. So be aware, that's one system. There, the other system in Iran, yet again from this next system, shows more than 20 centimeters of snow in the mountains of Iran, northern Iran, and even parts of Turkmenistan, very close to Iran there. So be careful. There's the GFS, shows the snow in Iran too, parts of Turkmenistan, and the GFS for Tajikistan, it has like some 50 centimeters of snow, parts of Tajikistan, northern Afghanistan, some more Kyrgyzstan, and it has northeastern Kazakhstan that snow as well, into areas of southern Russia, northern Kazakhstan, it has some, especially those areas south central Russia, close to Mongolia, it has more snow there. In central Russia, a belt of more snow there, and even further into western Russia, but not so west. So be aware. And now the third system in Georgia and Turkey there, the GFS is more than 35 centimeters of snow next 5 days. Northern Iran, parts of Azerbaijan, so it has some snow there. The European model has more parts of Azerbaijan, Armenia, but especially in Georgia and Turkey is a little bit heavier. Northeastern Turkey and Georgia, and in the Caucasus, some more general snow there. So be aware to northern Iran as well. And the icon, like the general icon, shows more Turkey, southern Russia, Georgia, and the Caucasus, and the Azerbaijan, and it has more central Iran and northern Iran too. Some snow. So be aware in those areas. And there's the rain accumulation from the Canadian model, a different model. So it has a lot in northern Iran from this season. This next 5 days as well shows more in the Red Sea, in the Eritrea, parts of Sudan, and northern Ethiopia, and then it shows more in Saudi Arabia from those storms, close to some 60 to 70 millimeters. Shows more a lot in Tajikistan and parts of northern Afghanistan. So this is rain. Maybe we could see total snowfall. So in terms of snowfall, the Canadian model has like it has that snow northeastern Turkey, some snow in Georgia, northern Azerbaijan, southern Russia. He has the snow in northern Iran there from this distance, and he has the heavier snow parts of northern Afghanistan, parts of Tajikistan, a lot of snow northernmost Pakistan too, into Kyrgyzstan and those areas. So yeah, be aware of those areas. Here's a bigger view of the systems in Iran there, and then it goes into Uzbekistan and later those areas, and then the system again in Turkey there and the other areas. So yeah, be aware those areas. Now the temperatures might be interesting too. So they are very cold. Turkey, some negative temperatures, some areas there in northern Iran. Then this is now, and then tonight, like during the middle of the night, shows like -5 in Iran, -1, -2 in Turkey, -3, especially in Russia, Georgia, and the Caucasus, and Armenia, Azerbaijan, some very cold temperatures. Northern Iran, there might be some higher elevations there where those low temperatures are at, and yeah, be aware. This might fluctuate throughout the days, but out there shows 9 degrees, northern Saudi Arabia, 10 degrees, such as 14 degrees. Then during the afternoon, it goes up to like 26 degrees in Iraq, to 20 degrees, 27. In Turkey, it remains cold even during the day, in Georgia as well. But in other areas of southern Saudi Arabia, some 36 degrees still. And let's see, 37, so still hot there, but comparing to how the summer was, this is mild compared to how it was there. So Yemen, some 32, uh, parts of Oman, western Saudi Arabia, some higher temperatures, and then at night again, still drops in Turkey there, and some -2, even to central western Turkey, some colder temperatures, northern Iran, some areas of colder temperatures, especially in the Caucasus, -9, -7, so colder there in Armenia, Azerbaijan too. So yeah, be aware of those areas, and it fluctuates a lot, but like colder there, those areas of Turkey, Azerbaijan, especially. This is like Sunday morning, shows all the way to -18 degrees in the Caucasus. So be careful with that cold there. Shows Turkey, those colder temperatures, even like during the night, a little bit milder parts of Syria and Jordan. It shows like during the day goes up to like 21. Israel some 27 still, in Egypt, some 30 degrees still during the day, and at night it kind of drops. Even in Egypt, so like 10 degrees, and yeah, shows this is Monday morning in Iran. Shows some more widespread colder temperatures in eastern Turkey, Azerbaijan, Armenia. Shows even central Turkey some colder temperatures. Shows very cold parts of Russia there, and in the Caucasus especially. So be aware in those areas, and it might fluctuate more during the next few weeks. So be aware. That's the first area. Now the second area is here in Tajikistan. Kyrgyzstan, of course, it's very mountainous there, so the temperatures will be very cold. Minus 22 in the mountains, minus 7, minus 10, minus 6. So be aware. Some minus 10, Afghanistan, some spots of 0, 1 degrees, and parts of western China. It's generally cold in the mountains, very cold in the mountains. Might warm up in the afternoon, so this is the afternoon. So southwestern Tajikistan, so 23 degrees, but in the mountains still minus 14 during the day. Into Tibet, very cold there. Some other areas, and then at night again. So let's see, it doesn't show as cold as today, but shows like minus 10, minus 13, northern Afghanistan, so minus 9, minus 1, even in Uzbekistan. So yeah, and then this is Saturday afternoon, warms up a little bit more, but then like Saturday night into Sunday still shows some areas of minus 18, minus 9, minus 6 in Tajikistan, and then further into the night show like some very cold in Tibet, the higher elevations in northern Pakistan, and those areas there. So this is Saturday, warms up in the afternoon. Sunday shows Sunday night to Monday morning, still very cold there. Afghanistan, some areas of Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, especially Kyrgyzstan, but outside the mountains, it's generally less cold. So yeah, be aware there, and it fluctuates a lot. So even Tibet it warms up to like 5 degrees, 6 degrees during the day, but at night again like minus 2, very cold in those areas. So be aware. This next Wednesday show like minus 21 parts of Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan, so be aware. Now for like Kazakhstan and Russia, it depends on the time, because like there's this low pressure system there now, some 8 degrees, but behind this system it shows some colder air. So this is Western Russia, so minus 2, minus 1, 0, 0. So yeah, there'll be those spots more negative temperatures, and especially in northern Russia there's some minus 5, minus 6, and especially in the Arctic, like the northernmost areas, minus 27, minus 26, so very frigid. There are some cities there like minus 22, minus 25, so very cold in those areas. And then this is Saturday, and then Sunday morning, Saturday night to Sunday shows some colder temperatures in Ukraine, Russia, some 0, minus 1, minus 2, northern Kazakhstan, 0 degrees, minus 1, northern Kazakhstan, very cold in the mountains, and then yeah, cold across Russia, most areas minus 1, minus 3, and then let's see, warms up during the day to like 7 degrees, some areas more, southern Kazakhstan 16 degrees, but still like, let's see, Sunday night to Monday still those negative temperatures more northern Kazakhstan, and some areas, especially the mountains between China, Mongolia, Kazakhstan and Russia, there's some minus 12, 10, minus 10, minus 7, so very cold. And then this is Monday, still shows cold and tremendously cold across east central Russia in Siberia, so be aware. And now in Mongolia it does show like some minus 11 already Friday morning, and like some minus 12 Russia, some minus 15, so very cold there. Kind of warms up in the afternoon southern Mongolia, but generally very cold there in Mongolia, minus 16, minus 4, northern China minus 7, and -5, so very cold. We might go into more detail about Eastern Asia and especially Eastern Russia on some other videos for Eastern Asia, but just be careful with those very cold temperatures. And yeah, and just in case we take long to do the next video, just about the snow, it does show some heavy snow parts of eastern Russia still next 5 days, some snow into northern China, parts of Russia, and then those does show that snow in Tibet. So some areas of Tibet will get snow there. So be aware, and yeah. So this is mainly it. So stay safe, and if you're watching like from India, there's that cyclone making landfall there in India now. We might make a tropics video after this one, so be aware of the system.